Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Good morning, welcome to the technical analysis for the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. We'll continue to talk about the euro currency. This is the daily time frame. As you can see, during the recent couple of weeks, there's really choppy consolidation, choppy price action on the euro currency. Well, and in general, as we see in such kind of price action on the market, it tells us that currently we could make this is so-called the trading environment, when the market doesn't show any directional moves on the daily time frame. It stands in some range. So you can see, although trend has turned bearish, price action below this red line, that is MACD predictor, Jordan Apple indicator, okay, but price action just stands in the sideways consolidation. And in general, this is not the normal, because you can see A, B, C, D, great pattern, market hit 618. Okay, it shows some retracement to the upside, to 618 resistance from the recent swing, so it have to continue to the downside. But this hasn't happened. Market again touched that area and trends to upside. Well, very common when we see on the market such strong candles like this one, okay. It's very common when the market stands in the range of that candle during some period of time after that. And we could see that really happens, except this shallow closer just below it. But in general, market, although it penetrates the low body, but it hasn't closed below the close of this huge candle. So market now stands in that range. Okay. The moment that market hasn't break this low and continue move to the downside, tells us that probably at least we should see A, B, C retracement. Because if this is just the simple retracement, market should continue move to the downside. If that hasn't happened and market hasn't broken this low, it tells us that probably we will see A, B, C, D. As we told yesterday, the target of this ABCD 144.40 area, that is in agreement with the 618 resistance, the top of this huge candle. Okay, it's right here, 144.18. So 144.18, 144.40. This is the area that we should wait for. Probably, I think that this will be the next target in the nearest term. This potential move to the upside. Maybe market even will reach it today. Who knows? Well, speaking about the trend, you can see that although yesterday market has shown acceleration to the upside, it hasn't changed the trade to bullish. So currently we have confirmed bearish trend, but unconfirmed bullish, because market now stands above this red line. So MACD now shows the bullish cross, but current trading session hasn't been closed yet. So this is unconfirmed trend. Well, in general, on the daily time frame, we did not see any significant patterns. And I think that we should trade inside the smaller swings on the lower time frame, because as I said, this is the trading environment. Well, and we could now just make some scalp trades on the 4-hour and hourly chart. So let's shift to the 4-hour chart. What do we see here? We see that 4-hour trend remains bullish. Okay. Now market has hit the target that we have discussed yesterday. Weekly pivot point. Weekly pivot resistance 1 rather, sorry, the 786 resistance 143.35 from that swing to the downside. And I said that if market will hold that, it could be the butterfly buy. Okay, this left wing of the butterfly, this could be the right wing. On the daily time frame, it also seen very well. This could be a left wing, could be a right wing. Okay, but taking into account the price action during this move to the upside, I have to tell that probably market will not hold below this area, because you can see thrusting of accelerations bars to the upside, again acceleration bars to that area. That tells us that market should continue to the upside. The next target, as I said, 144.18, the 618 resistance. Also, this is the target of the ABCD, great ABCD that we could see on the daily time frame. And take a look at this ABCD, A, B, C, bottom, market hit 618 right here. The 100 stands also in that area, 144.32. So that is next target, and I think that market should continue move to the upside. What will be after that, who knows, because you can see here will be a lot of stops has been placed. Market could some accelerate. If market will show some sell signals in that area, or probably we could try to enter even on short side of the market, because market probably will respect that area during the first stage. That will allow us to make to shift our stops to the break even or something. But be aware of the strong thrusting move to the upside. If market will break this area with that kind of move, so just candles open on the low, close on the high, open on the low, close on the high with the nasty black candles right to the upside, this is not the time to enter on the short side of the market. We need to see some slowdown in the pace of this move to the upside. Although this ABCD you can see is rather harmonic, almost the equal speeds of AB and CD leg, so probably I think that market has not bad chances to show at least temporal reversal in that area, make some retracement due to the respect of this ABCD, the Phipps resistance, and different targets in that area. But be aware of wash and rinse of this top, because market could accelerate on the stops that had been placed there. If market will accelerates and then returns right back, this will tell us that probably this is the wash and rinse, and we can try to enter on the short side of the market. Anyway, that's an area to watch for during today's trading session. On the hourly chart, what do we see? This is ABC pattern that we have discussed yesterday. Market hit 100%, 127, and yesterday we said that market probably will retest that area, weekly pivot point, and that was also the confidence support, as you remember we have discussed yesterday, and then should accelerate to the upside, because this acceleration tells us that probably market will continue to 1618. So that has happened. You can see it, by the way, this nice ABCD retracement, currently triple to buy pattern. Okay, market has hit 1618 target precisely in that area. Current trading environment tells us that probably market will continue move, as we said, because you can see trend has turned bearish, but price action does not support that. It tells us that this is the bullish dynamic pressure is building in that area. Market just stands flat, and it should lead to the taking out of these highs, and probably will continue move to the upside. But the major reason for that is not even the dynamic pressure, but this is acceleration right to the final target of this ABCD pattern. Usually when that has happened, usually market never stops just after that strong move and reverses right back, except such moments right here due to some macro data or news releases. So probably market usually continues move to the upside. So that's my current view on the situation. Well, what I could tell you, you can wait for some retracement to the downside. Try to enter on the long side of the market with the target at least 144.20, 144.40, somewhere right here, but this will be just the scalp trade. If you are bearish, wait when the market will hit that area and watch for some signals, sell signals. Probably it could be the wash and rinse of that highs, and probably will lead you to allow you to enter on the short side of the market. If even market will not stop here and continue to the downside, we could count on some respect of that area and show some pullback to the downside. If it will happen, then move your stops to the break even, just watch the moving market accelerate to the downside, and this will be just the daily guarded triple to sell. Then your position will be just perfect, because you will be able to place this tight stop, then you will move it to the break even. Okay, market really could continue strong acceleration to the downside if it will happen. If not, if you are all wrong, well, in that case you will lose nothing, because market will respect that, show some pullback, you move your stop to the break even, and then if market will return right back, you just lose nothing. But be aware of the really strong moves right to that area. Okay, if market just will be explode in that area, move to the upside, some news will be released, and don't enter short, wait for the another possibility. Be careful and don't risk much.